Hi, I'm Michael Storsley, Superintendent of Grayslake High School District 127. Next to your homes, public schools are one of the most valuable investments in this community. Because quality schools protect our property values, our two high schools play a significant role in making D127 a destination district and community. Our teachers and staff work tirelessly to provide a relevant, engaging, and authentic educational experience for all of our students. Despite the quality education students receive in D127 schools, our facilities are showing their age, and education is changing. Grayslake Central is 76 years old, with the last major update to the building completed in 2001. Even Grayslake North, which was built in 2004, needs updates to ensure our spaces align with best practices in teaching and learning now and in the future. As with any investment you might personally make, we need to manage the community's investment in our schools thoughtfully while also ensuring that we're providing the same education for all D127 students, regardless of which school they attend. We also need to make sure we're taking steps to provide students with improved access and experiences for hands-on courses, career training experiences, internships, and science, technology, engineering, and mathematics programs. I hope you enjoy this short visual tour of some of our spaces. We will provide more opportunities to hear your thoughts on how to address the challenges and the opportunities facing our schools and your best ideas for developing long-term solutions to invest in tomorrow. Thank you.
The first areas on our tour are the cafeteria spaces at Grayslake Central and Grayslake North. Here you can see the cafeteria spaces at Grayslake Central. The seating area, point of sale area, and food preparation areas are all too small to serve the number of students currently attending Grayslake Central. For comparison, you can see the spaces at Grayslake North are significantly larger, and generally students at Grayslake North find the cafeteria to be more comfortable and usable compared to the space at Grayslake Central. In addition to the standard cafeteria spaces, both high schools have a cafeteria annex. Here you can see the cafeteria annex at Grayslake Central. Again, similar to the main cafeteria area, it is significantly smaller and less accessible than the cafeteria annex at Grayslake North. In addition to the cafeteria spaces, the food preparation and point of sale areas are significantly different between both schools. The food preparation and point of sale area at Grayslake Central takes valuable space away from the seating area in the cafeteria. At Grayslake North, each point of sale and food preparation area has their own separate space dedicated in the back of house. The next space on our virtual tour are the restrooms at Grayslake Central. Because Grayslake Central was built and added onto many times since 1947, many of the restroom spaces are too small or inaccessible for students at Grayslake Central. Many of these spaces have limited restroom facilities, limited sink facilities, and a number of the restrooms are not ADA compliant. Here you can see a comparable space at Grayslake North, which was built in 2004. The next set of spaces are the career and technical education spaces at Grayslake North. Were designed primarily to be classroom spaces and computer lab spaces. The spaces at Grayslake North consist of 2 classrooms to teach the same type and quantity of courses currently being taught at Grayslake Central through 5 different classroom spaces. These courses include dirty, hands-on style shop classes, as well as cleaner engineering and computer classes. Here you can see the space comparison between the 5 classrooms at Grayslake Central and the 2 classrooms at Grayslake North. Note the lack of space, ventilation, and open-air access for things like woodshop and metal shop. The next space that we'll focus on is a concern at both schools. The Family and Consumer Science, or culinary spaces, at both Grayslake Central and Grayslake North are currently outdated. These spaces are geared primarily toward a home ec model of family and consumer science and does not reflect the current practice of career and technical education. These spaces are small, they have limited facilities, and they do not allow students to pursue the extensive culinary training and career opportunities. Next are the PE and athletic spaces at Grayslake Central. These spaces were almost all designed and built to serve a different purpose. The bike lab, the weight room, the dance lab, and the wrestling room were all formerly multi-use spaces or storage spaces that have been repurposed into their current use. Finally, on our virtual tour, you can see the Grayslake North Theater facilities, known as the Black Box. This space seats approximately 120 people. Because of the space constraints, only smaller or scaled down performances, which limit the total number of students involved, can be conducted in this space. This space also precludes Grayslake North from being able to host certain fine art performances, band performances, and community events at the high school in a traditional theater space. Here you can see the theater space at Grayslake Central for comparison.